Let me hit record. Okay, yes.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Wait a few minutes.
You were not lying when you told us that crawler is going to take forever.
Yes, it's like a literal overnight thing. How many has it gave you so far?
Uh, 3117?
Dang.
I mean, I don't know what I scanned, but apparently I've had it running since
Few
yesterday
hours.
afternoon.
Oh, dang. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's good. Just make sure you export all the data. That way you can save it for when the trial's over. I've got a bunch saved to my desktop.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's what I have to do now to whenever this finishes.
Yeah, it takes forever. I think mine scanned through like 30,000 ASINs.
Yeah, mine's is at 26 right now.
Jeez.
So if yours was like at 30, that means I have like maybe another 5 hours.
Yep, and then from there it should give you the let's see, how do I get to it?
You like it?
Yeah.
I don't want to start crawling on here, but from there it'll tell you
Sorry.
how many invoices are needed.
Okay, so it will count the invoices.
Yeah, let me see if I can show you guys.
Relax.
Let's see. See, I've got so many saved.
Right over there. I'll put it over here.
That one.
We can't hear you well, Sierra, if you were saying anything.
Yeah, so if you can see this sheet, let's see if
Yep,
I
I
can.
see it. Okay,
Basically
so
right
when I
here.
export it, it'll tell me right there and then.
Yeah, so under status right here, um,
Hmm.
you can sort these. It's not letting me edit right now because I ran out of subscription, but it's gonna say if you need 10 or like this one needs 100 or like some of them are 200. You can sort it on either your Google Doc or Excel and sort it by status. That way the tens pop up on top.
Yeah.
And then I had
Okay.
like grabbed all of them and that's how I had Claude move in. So mine is
Okay.
actually
But yeah, no, that's definitely where I want to see what I'm doing. I'm downloading everything before the subscription runs out, and then how I'm applying the AI to it.
yeah, so I just grabbed all the ones that need 10 and then I pasted them in this Google sheet
Hmm.
and I've literally got almost 1,700 of them and it's done. I have it highlighting. I'm on 470 right now.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go ahead and start. So to start with, we'll just kind of start from the beginning again. So we're going to be on Multiseller Pro. And let me put that in the chat, multisellerpro.com. So from here, you're going to be able to start a trial. I would suggest starting the trial on the unlimited version, which is the highest version possible. That way it can give you all of the programs available. They're all a 7-day trial, so you might as well go for the biggest one possible. It's a 7-day thing. So this is what the home screen looks like. I don't know what this creators thing is, but we would be in the seller section. I usually just click up here on dashboard. Then it's going to have all of the tools that they offer. I've never used any of these other ones. Apparently you can scan and source through here. I'm not quite familiar with it, but if you click on them, they usually have videos. It's actually on this how to use Multisellerpro. And then if you click on there, it's going to have lots of information on how to use the data. But anyway, we're currently on our trial for the unlimited version here. You want to make sure that you're adding the Chrome extension as well. That way you can see what you're approved in and declined in while you're sourcing, and I'll show you that in a second. So we're going to start again with the ungate machine. So that's how I got so many things ungated. It's going to ask you to download the widget to your Chrome. So make sure you download that as well to your computer. That way we can use it because that's how we're going to start. So once you add that to Chrome, it's going to pop up on your widgets, and then you can open that up just on your widget tab here. You're going to want to make sure that you're signed into Amazon Seller Central, just in another tab or something like that. That way you can communicate with it. So then it's going to ask you to paste all of your ASINs within this box. So where I normally get mine from is from Keepa. So you're going to sort your Keepa filter the way you normally like it sorted. I have this from earlier, just from the example that we were using. You're going to put all your normal filters in just like normal, just like if you're going to start doing your OA and get everything filtered the way you want it. From there, it's going to give you all of the products down at the bottom. You can do this in however much quantity you want. We'll just use the 54K for an example. So we're just going to load what it has. And then right here on the top left, it's going to show how many rows are available. So I clicked on 5,000 so it can show 5,000 items because I'm going to be exporting this list. So you're going to put your filters in, you're going to sort them. Top left, you're going to click on 5,000 rows. We're going to let it load for a second because it's a lot of ASINs. And then we're going to export. So we'll let that load.
Show me the story I can dress with your team. Daddy, put your feet down.
Takes a little while to load. And then Sierra also said earlier, once you have all of your Chrome extensions, this MSP that you're seeing up top, that's going to allow you to save your filters in Keepa. So that way you're not having to put your filters in every single time. You can save them right here. And then you can apply your filters that way. That way you don't have to start over every single time. Makes it a little easier. So almost there.
Will that extension still keep working after the limited trial version is over?
I don't think so. I have a feeling everything's connected. I should know later today because I think today's my last day with the trial. I did know Sierra got 1 month of it, so I may or may not renew mine for at least another month just to see.
If you do
Yeah.
the if you do decide to try to do the month, try 99 off as the code, and I think it should take $99 off. Try to see if it worked. That's what I did.
Just put
That's why I'm
the
doing it for another month.
just put the like the number 99,
Yeah, 99 off. And it'll
99
take 99.
off.
I guess that's taking 99% off. See if that code will work.
Okay, we'll try that. All right, so now that this is sorted, I've got 5,000 things in here. However you normally source with Keepa is how you're going to want it. We're going to export right here on the top left. So make sure that you have only ASINs clicked on right here, and then you're going to export this sheet. So then it's going to go up here. It's going to go to my Excel that I no longer pay for. Let's see if I can open this. Okay. So if you just click on the letters up top, like right now I'm clicking on the A right here. I know you can barely see it. I'm clicking up here. That's gonna highlight all of them. So then you can just right click it and copy the whole thing. So this is 5,000 ASINs that I have copied to the clipboard right now. 5,000 of them. So we're going to minimize this screen. We're going to go back to our ungate machine. We're going to paste that in here. I'm going to open up a separate window here. So I just drug a brand new screen and I made a brand new window because this is going to take up a lot of my tabs on top. So once we have our ASINs in here, you'll see this parallel window, and that's going to be how many tabs it opens so it can start trying to ungate you. So you can do the default with 6, or you could do 15. That's what I did. And then your computer's going to go pretty crazy. So we'll just start with 6. And then you're going to start seeing all on the top area, a bunch of tabs are opening. So this is probably going to take like all night and something you're going to want to start before you sleep because it takes forever. So let's just click on start. And then as you see on the top, it's opening up all these windows. So it's going through my seller account and it's requesting approval for all of them, all manually. And it's going to do that with all 5,000 of these. So you can see it's starting the process for 5,001 ASINs. There's a little progress bar right here. That's going to show you how far along you are. And then if you scroll up, okay, there we go. Once it starts working, you're going to see how many are ungated, how many are gated, how many are auto approved, and then how many are asking for invoices. So you're going to see all the data of everything that it's pulling on this screen right here. So I've already done this a few times, so I'm going to show you what happens after this. So I'm going to stop this. It's
Quick
going to close.
question.
Mm-hmm.
So from Keepa, what are we exactly type of data are we extracting? Is it just what we're approved in or what we're gated in?
I pull everything, whether I'm
Okay.
gated or not gated, because I want it to pull all of the ASINs that I possibly want to research. So based off of your Keepa filter, you're gonna set it exactly the way you want it, exactly what you want to let's just like find. Let's just say you were ungated in all of them. Those are the filters that you want to apply on things that you're wanting to find. So it's probably all going to be things that you're gated in and not ungated. If you are, that's fine. It's just going to go through the process anyway, but you're going to be looking for things basically that you're not ungated in because this is to try to ungate you.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to be sure what data I'm pulling at.
Yeah. So once that's done, we'll go back to the other screen here. Back to multi. See if I click the right thing. I can't see. Okay, so back to dashboard. So that's the first thing. That's going to be, again, that's the ungate machine. And that's a widget. You have to use the widget. So once you've done the ungate machine and you click on dashboard again, this is like our home screen. You're gonna be able to see where it says right here, My Amazon Ungated Brands. If you click on that, it's gonna show you how many right here that you're ungated in. So I've done 6,100 ASINs that it's ungated me in. So just like Boxem, it's gonna ungate you in products once it's finished with the scan. You're gonna be able to see how many it grabbed right here. And then if you scroll down, it's going to show you all the different brands that it just ungated you in. So I would probably export all of these just to save it because you're on a trial, export them, save it to your desktop, and then you're going to have all of the brands that you're ungated in. Now, to save you some time, you can also do bulk source all brands right here in blue.
Hannah,
So, mm-hmm.
if they want to sort just one brand at a time, you can actually click on one of those brands and it'll show you all the ASINs it found for just that brand. And it'll also let you know if you're approved or not approved for it once it pulls it up.
So let's see what happens. I've never done that. I clicked on a random one. Let's see. Never heard of this brand before. Everything takes a little while to load.
So I got in a little late. Quick question. This is a like a program within Claude because I see Multiseller Pro.
No, this is a website that you're gonna do before Claude. We haven't gotten
Okay,
to
okay, okay.
Claude yet.
Okay.
This is what you're gonna
um,
do prior to Claude.
Try refreshing. It usually don't take that long just to pull up a
Let's
brand.
try something else. Let's try. I don't recognize any of these.
Yeah, they
Child's.
pull the smallest ones, seem like.
Let's just click on. I don't know what any of these are. Let's click on this. So you said it's just going to show all the items that it's pulling for that brand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. It might be my internet. Um, so if you click on this blue bulk source all brands right here, it's going to again pull all the brands. If you click on this check mark right here, it's going to remove any of the ones you've already looked at. So if this is like the second or third or fourth time that you've sourced through here, you can click on the check mark and then it's not going to show those brands again. And then since I've got 6,100 ungated in here, there's a lot of links. So on the bottom section, it says generate all links. And then there's the first 50 brands, and then the second set of 50, the third set of 50. It's going to group them all within 50 at a time. So you can download all of these links or copy all of the links and paste them somewhere and save them and manually go through them later. Or you can just keep this list up if you have the subscription. Let's just show you an example real quick of what it does. So let's just say I want to go into this one here. I can click on open in Keepa. So this is now going to take me to Keepa. You're going to set your filters again. And then this is like how Jasmine showed us before, where you can source just by the brands. So it's already inserted all the brands for me. And then you can set all your other filters and then start doing OA based off of those brands. So it's kind of cool because you don't have to manually put the brands in. We know these are approved because these are what it's already pulled off of our thing. And then you can start sourcing through there. So that's pretty cool. And then let's see. I don't think I showed you Ungate Crawler yet. So the Ungate Crawler is going to be this green one now. And that's going to be what goes through your Amazon seller account. And it's going to start applying for you to get approval for these brands. Now, again, this is something you're probably going to want to do overnight because it does take forever. So you can start crawling. It's going to show you how many ASINs it's looked at and how many ungated brands it's found. And then it's going to just make this list behind here even bigger. So we'll stop that for now. Once that's done, you can export that list. And then that's how you're going to get to the list that shows you, maybe it's this one here. It's going to show you how many invoices are required. So that's just the brands. So, Sierra, do you remember how to get to the one that shows how many invoices are required?
Yeah. That's on the Ungate machine. Whatever you downloaded from the Ungate machine, it'll be one of those files.
So let's go to Ungate Machine again real quick. Okay, yeah, so the results are down here. So you can export from this list, and then it's gonna manually start showing you how many invoices are required to get it ungated. So that's back to where I was before, and let me see if it'll do it here. Ungate results. So this is a really short list, but you're gonna have like thousands and thousands in here. You're gonna want to sort it by status C. And that way it's going to put the 10 units on top, the 100 units needed on top, the 200 below that, the 300, the 400, and that's how many invoices or how many items you need to unlock it. So what I did was I grabbed all the ones that said 10, I copied them, and then I pasted them in a new sheet, which is what this sheet is right here. So these are all of the ASINs alone that needed just 10. So I have that saved up here in my Google Sheet because I've already highlighted where I'm at. So going to Claude, we're gonna open up Claude and you're gonna download Claude. I think it's $69 a month. I pay for the max and it just gives you like more speed and things like that. So you can get whichever one might work for you. I use my boyfriend's Claude to do this. And I run this on Fable 5. I don't know if you can see it right here. I can't zoom in on this screen. So on the top left, you're going to click on New Project. And then we're going to click on New Project again right here. And then as you can see behind it was my ungating ASINs. I'm going to try to create a brand new one here. So let's just try test ungate. Ungate ASINs, create project. So you can literally tell Claude to do anything that you want it to do. So you literally just talk to it or type in step by step what you want it to do. So I'm gonna tell it using my open Google Sheet, copy each ASIN and paste it into Seller app. So what I want to, and I kind of do it myself so I can remember. So we copied the ASIN. We know we want it to go into Seller app. So I'm going to open up Seller app. I'm going to search for it. So we're going to put and search. And then the next step would be click on manual ungate. So click on manual ungate. And then the next step is request approval. So we're going to tell it to request approval. And then we get to this screen where we have to check all these boxes. So I'm going to tell it check all these boxes. You're literally just telling it what to do. Check off all the boxes and upload my invoice that I have attached right here. So we're going to hit this plus sign and we're going to give it the invoice. So we're going to add a file. It's going to open up my computer. I upload my YoGT invoice, which you can see right here. And then that's how we give it the file to upload. So attach the file that I have uploaded. And then whatever, we'll mock what we're doing right here. And then the next step is to add my email. Then add my email. So I'm going to put my email here and submit. So those are the instructions we've given it so far. I usually tell it highlight the Google Sheet per line so I know where we stopped. I have it highlighting it yellow so that way I know where we're at. And then I usually tell it close all the open tabs once complete to save room. Because we don't want a million tabs open. And I usually tell it to do it once so I can examine what it's doing. And then if it's doing it correctly, then we'll proceed through the list. So do this one time to see if this is done correctly. And I will review. So does anybody have any questions first before I hit go?
Yes, this is ungating it one by one with the invoices, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Just manual labor, but instead of us doing it 5,000 times, we're going to make the computer do it. So I run this on Fable 5. I'm going to see if this works because I ran out of Fable 5 earlier. We might need to change this box to Opus 5, whatever that is. So let me attempt.
And do you upload the invoice or do you just
I
upload it
did.
on the
I
file?
uploaded it right here to Claude.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I hit the plus sign and then I go to add file. And right here I said can't talk, and upload my invoice that I have attached here.
For sure. Okay, yeah, that's helpful.
So you're going to give the file to Claude. So let's see if this works on Fable 5. So we're going to start task. Working on it. Okay, so down here at the bottom it says you've reached your Fable 5 limit. That's because I've been doing this for 48 hours straight. That's okay. So we're going to try to do this on Opus 5. We're in Opus 5 now. That's just like a different mind or part of the brain of Claude. So I'm in there now. I'm gonna say go. So let's see if this works. It says working on it. It says I'll start by loading your browser tools. At this point it might ask you for permission to pull from your Chrome. So it says which Chrome browser should I use first? So we're gonna close this one. We're in Chrome 1, so we're going to tell it browser 1. finding tools, using Claude and Chrome. So let's see if we can watch it. Hasn't done
Hey,
anything.
Hannah, real fast, because I'm like still kind of at the end of my shift here, and I missed the one part that with the Google Sheet. So you just took from Keepa and did the download, right, of all the ASINs from there from Keepa, or was it from the new tool that you're showing us
So I exported all of the ASINs from Kiba, and
from
then I
Keepa?
pasted those into the Ungate machine, which
Right.
which then gave me all of the ASINs and how many it needs to ungate it.
Okay.
And then I copied all of the ASINs that need only 10 items to ungate it. And then I pasted that's what Claude is working out of now.
Got you.
So
So you put that in the Google Sheet.
yeah, so Claude is
Okay.
going to be pulling from just the ASINs here that require 10 units.
Okay. Got it. Perfect. Thank you.
So it's still thinking, it's going to tell me what it needs. This one's a little bit slower. It's not as fast as the Fable 5 or whatever. But let's see, it says it's working through complex situation. Just go home here, see if it changes. You gotta give it time to think. It's like trying to catch up. There's also this auto button here. I have mine on automatically approve because I want it to just, usually this thing will like ask you, okay, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? So I have it just auto approving everything because I want it to do its thing. Okay, so it says I couldn't find the ASIN sheet, the only open sheet connected to the drive, blah blah blah. So I'll paste the sheet URL here. So you can paste the URL of the sheet here. So I'm just gonna go back in here where my sheet is. I'm gonna copy this URL. It's gonna tell you what you need. And I'm just gonna paste it right here. And then let's see if it has more questions. Once you get this going, you're not gonna have to like iron out all these little details. So it's still thinking.
Can we still do this if we're new and we don't have like any selling history as far as like with the invoice that we use, like the T for this?
You can. I imagine that even with low selling history, it's probably still going to ungate something. It's probably not going to do like as many because the more history you get, the easier it's going to be to get approvals. But I imagine it's you're going to get something. It's not going to be like a pure decline on just everything. I'm still getting declined on things too, but I think I have over 200 approved right now. It did like, I think it ran through 700 last night. It took quite a bit. So it says using Claude and Chrome. I just want to see if anything's moving. Says I've hit a wall. Okay, so connected Chrome. Access denied on seller app. Let's try. So we probably need to turn on Claude extension. So I'm going to turn on my Claude extension right here as well so it can communicate. So make sure you download Claude onto your desktop and then make sure that you have the Claude extension because I think that's what's blocking it here. So once we have the Claude extension, it's going to show this orange line, and then that's going to allow it to go in. So we got seller app. We're going to paste that in here. Let me pick, there's like a little fly around here. Let me pick any extension. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay. Claude just opened up a tab, so I think it's working. Yep. So it's pulling, it's making its own tabs up here. I don't know if you could see. And I forgot to tell it to start online. So I've done so many of these. 470. So do you guys see its little orange mouse?
Yes.
That's how you know Claude's working in this window. So right now it's kind of moving itself. It's going to start grabbing stuff off the page, and that's how you know your computer's doing its thing. So sometimes I watch it and I kind of make sure it's working properly. Um, and you can kind of observe every movement it's doing. It's just kind of making notes. You can even give it screenshots of instructions. So still loading, just let it do its thing here. And then on the side, you can see what it's looking at. So right now it's still in that little basin area. The next thing it's probably going to do is open up Seller app. I'm hoping this doesn't get kicked out because I think we're getting close on our time here. I might need to open up another Zoom.
So Hannah, just a quick question. In order for Claude to submit these applications, we have to.
You cut out. What was your question? Hey there, your mic cut out. What
Yeah,
were
I
you
don't.
saying?
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps cutting out. So I said, in order for Claude to submit the applications, we just need to have like the